Hello. Hello, I think it's working. My microphone is working as well now. That was really our main problem. And that was why I gave myself too much time. But first thing we're gonna have to do is build a bridge. Build a bridge to the other side. Like that. I just built a road. I meant to turn that upwards. It's gotta look a little impressive, right? But it also can't. You can't like have. Oh, it does actually stop using that once you get. Alright, I guess we can. I gotta figure out how to do this. Hang on. Shift up. Shift. No. Man. It's like. I know you do something and up. Right? Tab up. I'm gonna have to look it up. How to raise roads in city skylines. Blue outline of the road. Pressing page up key. Page up. Page up. A page up. Of course. Um. Another. Then create basic road. Oh, and then increase it to your desired height. Oh, thanks. Um. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I see it. I see it. I see page up. Oh my goodness. Um. I guess we can kind of have it like curve, right? Like if we like kind of page up, page up. Then we work around. I want to page up again. Because we want to get to the center of the road. And I don't know how. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's just 2. 1, 2. So then 1, 2. Get back around out to here. Right? That we only want 1. Then we page down once. We page down again. And the road level is lower, so let's just pretend that was exactly how I wanted this to be. And we'll end that there. Bridge is over. Bridge is over, party. Yeah. Does this look any good, hey? Kinda wanted for... wait a minute. Wait a minute, this... Yeah, you see, having a peak for the bridge was not necessarily what I wanted. That would have involved thinking ahead of time. Man, it's called Lee Bridge though. Like it's the bridge. I love that. That is the greatest thing that has ever happened to anybody ever. And I don't want to change that. Like this is like the bridge. No. But I can like do some landscaping around it, you know? So I guess it doesn't have to stay completely like this. Look at, this isn't very big. Um, oh, look at a quay. Like a big rock. No, it's really big enough. That is a terrifying looking rock. I think this logically makes sense to be the rock. Like they come across and they see that, and then they're like, what is that? Then I'm like, oh, it's our welcome sign. Shows your degradation from one point to the other. I'm only mildly afraid of what's gonna happen to this water level. If they removed a rock and added a bridge. Did I not page? I've only paged down once, didn't I? Is that the problem? It doesn't even look. Hang on. Okay. We're gonna reattempt the bridge. Okay, so does it look fine here? No. Okay. Page down. Page down. Which then you page down again. Get around over here. Then you page down again. That looks even worse. Okay, page down. Alright, that looks alright. And we finally have a semblance of structure. Yeah. A semblance of structure. Kind of forgot that I just made the bridge peak 1/3 of the way through now. That's embarrassing. I guess I can just change that, right? They end at the same height, so. Yeah, okay, that works. This really doesn't work. Um, um, does that work? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look as impressive as I wanted it to look, but you know, it works. It works. Beggars can't be choosers. We just need to do a bit more landscaping. That's the problem here. Yes. That looks so realistic. I'm impressed. Although that does mean... Yep, he can fit there. Just in case you were wondering. Um, uh, okay. That kind of works a little bit. Big rock. I really wonder, like, how deep can you run a channel, right? And I want to just test it in the middle of our street. Man, that's gonna be so annoying. Alright. I don't like how that acts as a connection way. Although we're gonna have to repair some main roads around here. Page on, page on, page on, page on. Nope, I don't want free-forming roads anymore. I just want the good old stock standard straight lines. Okay, so it has to connect out to here, which I want this main road. There's a railroad here, so I want to build a railway station. We also need to eventually... No, we don't. We don't need to worry about the highway because the highway does not come down here. We make the main road connect to the railway station. That makes sense. Have it be like a... Can't do a free form, just have it curve back around. Does that even make sense? Not really. Uh, quite, but it's getting close. And yeah, that works. It's a little harsh, the curve there, but now we just need to build a railway station. Because I do eventually have to build a, you know, a cargo train terminal, so I probably eventually have to build that over to Manor Park. But I can probably put that in between the motorway. That connection. Um, oh, it has to be placed roadside. Gus. Nope, nope. We're just building a good old straight line. Do we want to be over here? What am I planning to buy over there? I am. So not really. We can build one that goes over to the river here. And then we can build a train station like no one's ever seen. I'm gonna need to demolish the current train line first. We're gonna need a one way that they just bypass. Alright. So to begin with, we just create the ordinary train route, which and then we just want some straight lines into here. That's fine. Alright. Well, I probably should have made this one way. In and out of here. That probably would have been better. I really like having like the riverside roads. Maybe we can like make this little area here into a neighborhood. Then do I really want an artery road here? Yeah. I mean, obviously it's where people are going to want to buy. Like you get the standard boost there, don't you? The land value? Yeah. And coastal land value. I wish that I could just convince them the sheer worth of Emerson Hill right next to all the industry. Actually, that's going to be another problem, isn't it? That there's going to be no jobs on this side of the river. Then again, it will give me an excuse to move the highway down and have a connection to it onto the main road here. I think. Alright, look, let's... Alright. So for the sake of our people, we're going to build up the highway a little bit and make it a free-forming road, because... Oh. Um... Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nope. Nope. Background over here, and then just connect it to that there. Alright. That's about what I wanted, I think. I hope. Problem I am going to run into is reconnecting these roads. So then we can have this. Nope, we want it to just go up there. And then this to go down here. Have this be the off-ramp and that be the on-ramp. That doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. Not for now, anyway. Not enough demand. And now I have successfully harmed the value of this land. People still live here, you know. All I have to do is convince them smog is good for their health, and they'll flock right here. Can you imagine the benefits of smog? Get smog in your house today. Alright. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, just get some idea of how this can work. So I can actually officially connect the new train line in, interestingly enough. Page up, page up. And let's just have them. I keep going control up, it's just page up. Jeez. I don't want that to go down. And I press the same button again. Just needs to go in between here, desirably. Up, up. Nope, nope, that is max up. Hey, let's just connect it to the road. What could go wrong? I guess technically it needs to be free-forming to match the character of the other part of the road, and I did that way too harshly. Yeah, I did that way, way too harshly. Way too... Right? Yeah, okay. I did make it the one-way track. One-way track. Alright. This might be a little bit of a tight fit here. I'm sure we can fit it, you know. Let's just go for straight lines for a little bit. Okay. Yep. Uh, 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 uh. Yes. But of course. Okay. Now we need straight lines again, just to get around this obstacle. Then where do I want to... I want to connect it to the main road here, or do I want to give it its own little offshoot? Then that's just going to force traffic into here more, isn't it? Which, not that bad. But it's a common path. Ugh. Decisions. I guess could do something like run it here. For now, at least. He says. Hmm. I guess I said I wanted services here, right? So. What do you mean only up to there? What do you mean? What is that? Is that not close enough for you guys? Can you not figure out how to cross this 1 kilometer gap? Look, I am trying to fix your millions of problems, and I just don't feel that very appreciated for it. Okay. Slope too steep is a common problem that we all face. Page down, page down, page down. Page up. Ow. My foot. Okay. Now you just showed you can connect. Thank you. And now we just do a U-turn. Page up, page up, page up. I said a U-turn and I wanted a U-turn. Okay. This is a little hard of a turn. I'll admit. Look, it fits. Okay, let's just go to straight roads for now. Yeah. Oop. Let's go. And yet I somehow built myself into a new trap. Just get across here. Alright. I think the flowing curves for the way across. The way back doesn't get it. Yep. Just over here. And just across here as well. We move back to the flowing curves. I think. Yes. Nope, we're going back to straight lines. Look, if I can't fix the problem with straight lines, then don't know what to do. Oh. I didn't realize that this was still running. Alright. Should I run a straight connection over there? Or should I? Nah. We follow the roads. think. Alright. Got the water. Blackout. Oh wait, no. They complain about the train stations as well. Which I'm going to have to bridge from here. Is that worth it, or is it better to just, for now, just give it its own power source and just pretend. Just pretend that it's independent. And just pretend that I connected it to the grid. That looks and feels better. It's a little loud. A little loud. But I can mark trains to either accept or not accept in-city trains. I'm not currently planning to accept any intra-city trains. Yeah, you see, this is going to be the problem. This looks so stupid. But it works. It works, it's economical. I always had it. I think its entrance is at the junction. Man, it's ugly. But man, does it work. Okay, we're at max areas for now. Also, if we want to future-proof this, we cannot. I mean, surely. Surely people want to live here. I mean, just look at the value. It's worth everything. To me. The guy who made it. Man, is it expensive. I mean, this is just gonna be for people who work, right? Like this little area here. Like, I don't need to be too fancy. Although I'm not sure I want it. I don't know. I'm making some poor choices here. And this is just ordinary road. My smaller roads generally have the... No, I generally still go for the wider. Yeah. Alright. Let's instead run these this way in order to maximize the room we're taking up. That'll... I can leave that as is. That'll be fine. Alright. Actually, no, we need to re-upgrade that road. Because I forgot to do it properly before. Alright. So that fixes that problem. And now we just need to populate it realistically. It kind of feels like a low density neighborhood. Although it's the train station. Why, you cutting down all the trees? Yeah. It just has that low density feeling. You know? I can't really imagine the same kind of high density pressures as happened around Riverina. There we go. And then just cross here. Yeah. So I'm not sure they're connecting to the power grid. They're not. Okay, they are connected to the power grid. Which also, I suppose that's the reason why I really need to connect them to the main power grid. Because, you know, I can't really run the entire thing off of one. Alright. Should just work this around and then... It's a government building, right? Yep. So then I can just get rid of this. And, yep, still connected. The grid remains one. So it does also mean we're gonna want low density commercial. I don't want them to get the waterfront. That's even onto the highway. 45 passengers last week. Doing well. Hang on, do they just... Public library? Oh. They just hop in their cars from here. That's not what I was expecting. I concede, it's not a bad idea. Head into Pares. Let's go. I probably should have created a better system if I knew all my tourists were gonna come from this part. Then again, it's not like I'm building anything huge around here, it's just some light residential. I really over-engineered this for what it is. Look, I get it. Worker shortages. But guess what? If I improve it, because like, I can look at their education, right? And it's pretty good. Well, their education. Their education, it's pretty good. They're all low wealth tourists. We don't import forestry products anymore, that's good. Crime, noise pollution. Which one is the... Oh, the book. Yeah, okay, so most of them are highly educated, which should mean, if everything is correct, that I could... Nope, I don't want tax raises. I want the industrial space planning. Doubles the amount of goods produced. That just feels really good. Of course, they just... Industry 4.0, that's what I wanted. Well, you know, of course. You know, we can solve that problem. Then immediately, there's not enough educated people. So what exactly was the problem in the first place? If suddenly it goes from unable to find workers to unable to find educated workers. And now they found workers. I am impressed. What's up with you guys? Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. You guys can handle this for like 12 days, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess I need to get like a school for them as well, don't I? I guess, yeah, them like an elementary school and whatnot. Yeah, because they act like they need it. High school over here. It's gonna cover most of the houses. University. Then we just get like a public library in here. Wait, did I bother to zone there? No, I didn't. So we just get a public library in over here. That fixes every problem. Let's get a dog park in here on the other side of the school. That's already what we have. Actually, that's how I wanted to do this, wasn't it? I wanted like some small high density commercials on either side of the railway station. Although I didn't quite realize that they would just board on into their big cars and take that street out. That wasn't really on the plan list. Please tell me these aren't tourists. Please tell me this guy's like going to work. Okay, he's a tourist. And a tourist. Alright. Isn't quite what I wanted. I've created a bit of a blockage here, which only gets worse when all the tourists make their way over here. They're probably driving back to the railway station, right? Oh, they're just going home. Alright, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you're a tourist and you're just going to the new library facilities. Guess I haven't gone back and rewatched those first couple of things that we did. That really shaped New Helenia for what it is today. I mean, just looking at the sheer progress we've had. It's truly, it's just unmatched. Oh yeah, I don't have standard education boost. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, I should really just run that point blank. It costs a bit, but it's worth it, really. This is a really inefficient area, but also, you know, it's like our main, like a main tourist area. So, I can't be too upset. We get our tourists from. So, I mean, getting anything back from this at all is really a miracle. Um, I'm hoping that I can figure out a way to. I guess they should be working in the shops, right? 'Cause, I mean, there's a lot of shops here. I mean, some of them probably work over in the industry. Over in Manor Park, where the good work is. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I don't know why I decided to ditch my original concerns. This has happened to me before. I've been in this situation before, and it didn't go well for me. I'd finally solved half of our problems, and I've just unsolved most of them. Yep, traffic's getting worse, markedly so. Okay, no, I'm sorry, these guys are not priority over here. Do not expect priority over here. Where is my little junction? No, stop. And stop. You stop for the main road. You stop for the main road. You stop for the main road. I should have built a toll road over the bridge. That probably would have been smart. But alas, I didn't think of it. So we're not going with it today. See, just go. Why are you giving them the option? They're supposed to stop. You have right of way. There's so many less of them. I guess we also need to get facilities over here. Like standard facilities. The thing I need to figure out is how I'm gonna build over this way. Like it's gonna be down from here? Because it connects to the train station then. Or am I gonna build an offshoot out of here? Maybe both. Childcare. Epic place. Doesn't quite fit here, but I guess it really just needs to be on the other side of the dog park, you know? Then the elder care can fit next door to that. And I guess they can get their own crematorium. If I'm being nice. I really thought there was tourists to my childcare center. Okay, land value's going up. The Richie's IGA is still leading the pack. With more lows having a surprisingly high position, considering the fact that I built them to fail. Riverina still way behind where it should be. Manor Park about where it's expected. And Emerson Hill's a little lower than expected. Especially when I put Manor Park in perspective there. I didn't zone that area. Well, I did zone it, but I didn't districtize it. We're losing money, but I don't think that's an immediate problem. I think we can probably just afford to wait it out, I'm gonna be honest. And they don't have enough people to run the place, that's great. Guess that does mean I'm probably gonna need some high density somewhere here. Gentrifying the neighborhood 5 minutes after it was built. Not enough educated workers, you see, that makes sense. There is no way there's enough educated people in this, like... Hang on, no, that's stupid of me. No, sorry. I might want it there. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you can stay. You can stay. The Washington residence. Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. Okay, Carol, you must live in... Carol doesn't live. We made Carol up. Yep. How did I get over here? How did I get over here? Never mind. Alright. So they're all gonna be uneducated for a while. But they should slowly start educating. Especially if I go into my budget. And against my better judgment, I raise the budget. You know, I don't get as much from these as I thought I would. Like, realistically, I am very dependent on, like, one income source. I don't think road tolls make up for their own expense. Well, this certainly doesn't. I couldn't even get trains down far enough to make them worthwhile. Public service is really a necessary good. Bradley, of course Bradley thinks so in Cooper Square. Realistically, Cooper Square is corporate square. And what the hell's that problem? Not enough buyers for products. That's why I built the big... I don't... I always try. I always prod to see whether we can officially afford to expand businesses. They're always like, oh no, a captive market. We can't leave the captive market. Roundabout didn't quite work as planned. Although in truth, I probably should have made some a one way like I did before. Because I could hypothetically upgrade this to highway, right? Like that. That makes sense, right? Yeah, it fixes a lot of that problem actually. Get them through the roundabout quick. I am so glad that I guess it gives more priority when it's a highway, I suppose. But also, just get them out of the way. It just looks like spaghetti over here. But, like I said, literally getting anything back out of this is very much worth it. The home improvements business next to the highway is booming. Oh yeah, these are housing residents. Well, you cut down all the trees, Stephanie. Oh, you live in Riverina. I guess you need something to think about that isn't Riverina. Oh, you're sick, are ya? I wonder why that is. I can't think of a good reason. Oop, Lily's appeared. Hello. Goodbye? Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so we have a lot of healthcare availability. Death care's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I guess while your health kinda sucks. Man. Hey, it's the Sean Poland residence! I forgot about this place. I Ah, man, he'd be surprised to know that that they first of all survived this long, but second of all that they are thriving. Apparently, they are almost one of our richest property. Ah, can't believe I forgot about that. The Chestnut residence. Not quite. Oh, hello, Daniel. How are you doing? Currently, well, I built a train station, and yeah, it is. It's nice thing to just kind of sit down and work on over a longer period of time. There's problems. I see. Yeah, that's good. Well, depends on definition of alright, but yeah, I I found a mild potential problem with the sheer budget that we're putting into this one train that I was sure that it would fix all our problems, and it's just really expensive. And all of our businesses still hate me and are leaving. It was a small problem. What's your not enough educated workers? Well, you moved into the new district. Give them time. They need to learn. Why I'm spending like $1 trillion on getting them to learn. So this is... Can't see why I need more residential. Oh, hi. Uh, hope you find everything first of all. And yeah, have fun shopping. Um, we just need to... Riverina really... I don't know what I can do about Riverina, and I just really don't want to think about it. Okay, so they've already moved out, which does fix a lot of our problems, actually. Ow. My foot is itchy. I don't know why. Alright. I mean, for the most part, these people can just walk to everything they need, so I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. But it's really expensive. Can I get a road sign? Hmm. Unique buildings, unique buildings. A skyscraper. Transport tower. Thomas Blackwell. Also dead. Everyone who loves the city doesn't exist. Um, Production rates are at record highs. Tax office. Does this actually do anything though? I don't know, aside from like provide employment. The oppression office. Requirement for building the medical center. You know, I don't remember building an oppression. I don't remember building the oppression office, but it's entirely possible. Sea and skyscraper. I don't want to build that, I'm going to be honest. How tall is it? Not as tall as I thought. Like, it's kind of just average height for a skyscraper. Like, it feels way more worth it to get like a stadium. You know? I really should have made sure that I could buy this other block first. Like, that's the main thing that I didn't really plan for. But also, they're constant problems. It's not something I planned for either. I can zone this for now. Like, it's not everything's gonna be here, but most of it. Well, no, it's not. Or at least I hope it's not. There we go. Unnamed region. There we go. They're already richer than Riverina. Have to do much to be richer than Riverina, though. Only just, they are. Riverina's doing alright. Man, I really wish they weren't so much of our population. The demand for more housing, but also housing is not particularly available. I need to get more living space. And I don't quite know how to do that without looking incredibly ugly. I guess we could expand Lowe's out towards Magnolia. It was kind of just designed for nothing, so. Yeah, I'll get another street in. Yep. Hey, Lily. Decided to walk in. Yeah. Space already occupied. Slope too steep. But the thing about Lowe's is you kind of have to fit as much in as possible. Like that? I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a Lowe's. No, cannot fit in there. Oop. Sorry, dude. He's gone now. And with him went like 48 people. Man, they were quick to build in here. Guess we need to connect it up. The water system. And power should just do itself. Do we actually expand the region into here? Yeah. No, it's one of the realistic edges of where more lows can expand into. And also gives a bit more necessity to the region, which it just didn't have before. The Magnolia residents. They're famous around here. The Pleasant residents, the Daffodil residents. What did I name the coal power station? Just coal power plant. Man, I'm original. My foot is dying. So what? Okay, so that's just... Yeah, so... Of course, like our richest district, that's always going to be a bit of a challenge, but honestly, it holds up fairly well. All things considered. Alright. New smart homes are great. Thank you. Wait, you said something good about us. As expected, he doesn't exist. Supermarket abandoned. I just forced my people into a food desert because I refused to educate them fast enough. I guess I should probably... Like, do I want to just zone the whole area, the whole island as a region, or should I? Nah, because I kind of want to... That's not even an island, it's a peninsula. I could make it an island. I could run 2 separate rivers. But I think if I was to look around, it comes back. Maybe, let's... I cannot see, as it kind of looks like we kind of live on a big peninsula. So, kind of sorts that the river went around. And we still... Our electricity availability is teetering. That's fine, because this is our little area where we just produce everything. See, everything just kind of fits in here. And the grand expansion of New Helenia just allows us to further use our great resource. Definitely will never become an issue. Actually, it might not. Because, I mean, if we're up to this many people and we've only used that much, I can't see us expanding. What if it's less than a quarter? Even if we were to expand, like up to 80,000 people, I don't see us doing that. Yep. Hello. Rolly. Well, Well, else? Walk in, thank you. Hello. Rolly's made it, guys. He's here. And he's prepared for vengeance. I probably should get some water. Funny story. The water bottle that I usually use here, it's not here today. Because, I drank it a little bit after last stream and it was just a little taste. I didn't really use it last stream. It just tasted a little slimy. Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's probably something in it that I didn't quite think about. Like I probably sloshed back in it a couple of times with my spit. Um, no, no, it was mold. So hey, it's not the streams making me sick, it's the mold. That on a t-shirt. Not you, it's the mold. Katie, Katie doesn't exist either. Everybody who says anything good that it's either their dying words. Oh, Thomas Peters, not actually leaving. So you did just lie. I really need to figure out how to raise the value of Riverina. I guess I would park over this side. Might do a little bit. What would they like over here? Not that. Botanical garden, that'd work. Alright. Most of them are covered now. 150. See, there's a lot of capacity there. Hello. What's up, Rolly? Meow. Meow. And a bouncy castle. Alright, like that. That'll solve all your problems, these two buildings. So look at that. Look at that. Still don't have any solutions for the middle. But this should. Yeah. Yeah, they're becoming richer by the moment. I think. Still not really competing with the area over here. But also they've got like direct river access. Hey, Rolly. Yeah, it's going up. I might be able to solve the Riverina problem without any problems. I just realized that it says we can have more people here. And I don't think this region can handle 300 more households. Personally, I think that may be a mistake. Hello, Rolly. You're in my face. Or just stick your face in my cup. Come on. Okay, so we're kind of teetering with our population, but also I'm not building the new houses that they want. Which means we're not getting any immigration. Look, maybe you shouldn't have designed your fancy boutique like a supermarket, and maybe you wouldn't have trouble getting workers. So we've got a lot of educated people here now. Still no university people. Public library is... it's pulling these people up. I think. Hypothetically, it means we'd see. Well, hypotheticals are only hypotheticals. It's because they take this street. Realistically, this needs to be the primary road. And that be an offshoot. Lee Avenue. Does that actually continue on from here? Like, nope. Oh, Holly Boulevard and Hunt Avenue. Going to Lee Bridge. Don't think Rolly likes that I'm still up. Nope. Brittany said something bad and she doesn't exist. Granted, it was talking about our radioactive material. But still. Still counts. I wonder if the land, like how land value looks there. Not great. That probably brought down, it did bring down the average a little. Although a lot of it was already covered. So now it's just going to gain value. Okay, Rolly. Don't smack. Okay. Gonna lay down up there, Rolly. Alright. You can do that, I suppose. Easy living in the suburbs. Please don't do that, Rolly. Please have a little bit of courtesy for my computer. Thank you. Okay. Sophie Harvey in the Summit residence in Richie's IG. The weird thing is that I think actually we may end up with more educated people in Lowe's. Like it's getting pretty close. Riverina's doing pretty good. Of course over here we're still flailing. Concord. The Primrose residence. Yeah, okay, their boutique shut down. Which is about expected, really. Do I really need to build more? Like... Oop. Oh. I'm surprised the tourist is in Touristville. We have a lot of level 3 in commercial. Industrial, we have mostly level... Now it's mostly level 3 as well, isn't it? Residential is a little more mixed, with a lot of level 4s, I think. offices are kind of teetering between 2 and 3. Granted, if more lows is really averaging 4, then it's going to be in a pretty good position pretty soon to be mostly 5. We need to get ore and oil products. Is there any of that, like, here? A lot of ore under the sea and in Ritchie's, but we're not going to tap into that. We could technically have a little mine over here. But our land, I do want to get, like, some farms going, but I guess we can start one over here. Very sporadic. And realistically, our best spot was probably here. But that's not happening. Or here. But also, that's exactly where I built the town. What if I use 10 times what I'm using right now? It's barely any of the forests that we have. But also, our forest, like, this whole area is a forest. Technically, I should... Oh, we do have a lot of oil. It's right here. Should I frack at the edge of their neighborhood? I'm a little tempted. I'm a little tempted. Hmm. It was New Helenia. There we go. Looking grand. The city of the world's desire right here. Do they actually get the bonus here? Yeah, they would. That's great. I'm happy for that. Rolly. I don't get... I don't get laying there, Rolly. So hypothetically... well, I mean, this is just spaghetti. I don't really like looking at this. Let's look away. Hello, Christopher. How are you doing? Let's not look. Let's not look at the spaghetti. Okay, no passengers serviced in the last week. That's great. That's grand. It just costs 4,000. This region kinda needs to make some money back. But they're not very rich either. Wait, hang on, I can just open this. Uh, that's good. I'm alright, you know, it's about 1:30 where I am. Um, yeah, you know, it's looking good if you're over here. I also ignore that. Right here in this neighborhood. It's all great over here. I like this spot right here. Like over near the elk residence. They're living it up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But pretty much what I've done so far today is built the spaghetti roads. Yeah. Oh, and this little region right here, the big display. Yeah, it was a thing that they brought out, I think, a little bit before they released the second, like, City Skylines 2, because it had like the big countdown on it. But obviously, they released it, so the countdown's gone. But I can only, I can only guess what the QR code would bring someone to. Maybe to the game that they were releasing. Did I actually fix the highway? I didn't quite fix the roundabout. But it's doing alright. It's doing better than before, so that's... It's also doing better than before it was a roundabout, so... Net gain so far. What's the bridge doing? Bridge is doing fine as well. I had a whole thing where I went around fixing traffic and nearly just destroyed it. They're actually educating now because there's no complaints about them. Yeah, I'm Australian. Um, well, public service. Oh, this person exists. Actually exist. Look, everyone who hates my town actually exists, but what? Actually, to be fair, Carol Reed wasn't actually being upset with our city. But, oh, jeez. Oh, Oliver Jackson also exists. Man, these people are actually coming into existence. Like, none of them existed for like half of the messages that came up. The person just didn't exist when they sent the message. And I was beginning to think that I was just creating bots to say my city was a lot better than it is. But as it turns out, people on King Bluebird actually exist now, so that's a benefit. There's a big demand for residential zones. I guess I can zone more over here. It's not gonna kill me. There we go. A little bit extra. I mean, I already have all the facilities over here. I don't want to get caught in the trap that I had back over here before I fix that. That was just ridiculous. We were working on I first made the city over here, and I came in with this idea that first time I'm not just going to create a trillion traffic issues right at the entrance. And lo and behold, I created one tiny road that connected everything in my city and the outside of my city. So I had to demolish like some of... Actually, I can get up the graph. Yeah, it was kind of just had to kill off some people to improve the society. Let's look at zoned residential. It's like 10. No, it's only like 5% of our people. But still, we recovered. I always forget that I have a cathedral right here. Maybe that's why people actually tour here. Probably. My cat's laying on my desk. Child care center. Yeah, people are using it. I actually don't need to lower the spending now. It's actually equilibrium. Equaled out. Yeah. So we're not in actually a terrible position anymore. Our crime rate went up. Crime rate went up by 3%. Okay. Some tourists entering. It actually says that our fire danger over here is pretty high. Maybe I should get a or anything over here to fix that problem. Can't quite get everything. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's only gonna be like 1 or 2 fires, so it's not the end of the world. Just makes their houses worth more. Oh, it hasn't come online yet. That's why it hasn't fixed anything. Oh, it's paused. Yeah, that probably would fix it. Wow, it's operating now that I let them start operating. Melt in the rain. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna work out well. Entrepreneurial spirit where they make umbrellas that melt in rain. That is our city. Randomly generated but perfectly accurate. Okay, why are you upset? Nope, you're happy now. Why are you upset? There's nobody living there. That's why you're upset. Fair enough. Transport, fire safety is not very high. Wind, health. We're actually doing alright at the moment. Which, to be fair, I wasn't really expecting. Graduated citizens. Granted, we're still not actually quite at 100% like literacy rate. Which, I mean, like we've got some new areas, but realistically, I don't feel like it should be 17%. Probably something happening there. Traffic flow, aside from like big junctions, is alright at the moment. And I did eventually realize that I built straight into an oil field. And I'm not quite sure whether I should like ruin their entire quaint existence. They cost a lot of money to run these people. It's like they kinda do owe me like this little need to go. Alright, oh, building a European city. Probably will be a little more compact than this one. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you for subscribing. Bye. We'll see you at some other point. Oop, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful sunrise. The sun has been up for like its entire existence. What are you talking about? Good night to you too. Well, or assuming you're somewhere where it's night. Uh, yeah. I should work on expanding. Wait, I need to get another 9,000 people before I can move this around. So I guess that means I need to get building, doesn't it? Oh, come on. There's educated people. There's educated people around here. Don't ignore my people. Just 'cause they might be stupid. Actually, I kind of want to name the river, you know? It's something I kind of want to do. Yeah. Go store. Go store. No, I need somewhere where I can put some high density. And realistically, it should be fairly close to the main districts, but I could just have them like over here, maybe. So I mean, I'll eventually connect this back over to here, and I can have another forestry district. Is there anything I can do over here? Have some iron. Um, I mean, look, I do kind of want to build some oil industry right there. And I think I will do that eventually. You know, industries do have to exist. Although I do have to make this page up. There we go. Alright, now page back down. And then I want to go back to straight roads. Yeah. Find out behind here we can just kind of build some more dense living space. So once, like just kind of along the railway. There we go. That works out well. And we can have some nice little rows in here. Nope. Kinda. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Probably you're putting your entire body on this. That'll do for now, I think. Then we can put some services over there, I think. Oop. Probably. You can't just stick your tail in my face. Well, not in my face, but on my hand. Um, Got a hospital over here. Um, where can we build a new hospital? Well, no, we don't build a new fire station. Build a new police station, though. And, yep, I apparently have never built five police stations before. That's concerning. Alright, that's Education Avenue. Um, nope, that's not what I want. Alright. Okay. Then we want high density over here. And down over here. That'll make people happy. And kind of need something to cross that over there, right? Oh, it already connects. But no, I don't. We do not need to do that. Amanda Dixon in a sports car. Resides at Summit Residence. You still live in this town. Like you can go and like you can go and water your plants yourself. Our city isn't that big. Um, it may be hemorrhaging money, but it's not that big. What did I actually end up zoning there? Yeah, we can unzone that. Well, you know, I'm still not sure about having this over here. It's just going to create a lot of traffic on that main road. At the end of the day, I can come back to this if it becomes too bad. You know? Actually, it's going to put a lot of pressure on this highway here, isn't it? Like, even if we ignore this constant problem, it's gonna... I don't know. Anyway, hopefully there is enough people to actually packs here. Like, New Helenia so far is actually fairly worth it. Like, overall. Tropical Garden's really not worth it. Botanical Garden, yeah, I can justify that one. Um, no. I can get an aquarium, can't I? Somewhere? Yeah. It is very large. Kinda expecting just to like sit it on the river's edge, but no. Because it's a steep slope that I can't build on water. Kinda upsetting. An extra 144 people. Guess I can start expanding the Emerson district. Actually, gotta make sure that it covers all that currently exists, so that's fine. Small little expansion. Which then means we'll have enough available jobs to completely fill that, and also it means that I am completely forcing them onto that highway. That's great. Well, I guess we could just like, maybe they'll work on proximity. You know? Maybe they'll do priorities like they should. Like, yes, all the rich industry is on the other side of the town. I might need to make sure Lily's alright quickly. Hang on. Pause this and we'll go and I'll put out be right back sign. Nope, that's Citizen of the Week. Alright. I'm back again. Yes. I kind of want to get to the next, like, I want to get to that 20, like, it had to have been 30,000. Yeah, 30,000 people before we go to the next stream. Because I want to get the extra block of land, you know? Granted, I didn't even want to go this way. I wanted to get these two. Then I get the oil that way. And that was supposed to be a new building. Yeah. Maybe maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Yeah, it's built now. Can't do much about that. You know? Train station is still very, very expensive for what it does. Say transporting 4 residents per week, and we're granted, you know, we can afford it. Especially if I put education spending back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. Oh, Charles Murray. I'm actually glad that people are genuinely saying good things about my city now. Yeah. Education levels going up. All going well. And over here. Which personally I didn't expect. There's like no demand for buildings now. Yeah, we can expand across here as well. Oop. This all really looks like one thing. Nah, if we can avoid it, I won't expand over there. Let's make sure there's no overlapping resources. Yeah, just one. Just one. Actually, if I can, I'd like to open like to get my old save from my other computer up on this one just to show you guys what my last attempt was at building a nice little city. Once we hit like our limit for what we can build, I think I'll just like add some mods or something to like unlock more regions and whatnot. Just so that we're not, you know, completely trapped, but I want to start it off vanilla. I'm actually teaching more students than I thought, and I'm worried that that's because people from outside the district are coming in just to get taught, especially like with the universities. I don't know if there is a university near Riverina. That very well could be the closest one. Lowe's is ridiculously rich for how I set them up. Like, I mean, I called them lows, like, just to give them a comparison point to Richie's IGA up here. Oop. Case in point, the coal power plant, which for a time powered the city. And now the people who live there are rich. And was stupid. I really didn't think these houses would last that long, and I'd have to change this out, but I never did. So, you know, maybe it's all gonna work out. Maybe. We're just kinda waiting. It's like, I don't know, because I need more people to move in, so it raises demand for industry. Granted, if I can eradicate the demand for industry, but then also I'm gonna be needing more commercial in that case. For now, I'll put commercial there just cause it fits. I really shouldn't have put that much commercial down. That's a lot of commercial. There we go. That'll work. That's enough. Yeah, more industry. That was the other thing. So we have to zone this whole area. Because that's... It's only Emerson Hills, but, you know. We need the small 4-lane road, because that's... Best as I'm aware, that's the most efficient way of doing this. Especially in an industrious region. Like, it's just way easier. Nope. There we go. Nope. No. No. Nope. Industry, not commercial. That's... There we go. Yeah, I'd really like to go back and watch like the first one, just because it's been so long since I did that. And I'm just like I've seen two buildings I just don't remember naming, but I recognize the names too well for them to have been unique, like for them to have been generated. All right. Beach Square. You know, I was gonna call them Spet. Oh, ha 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 ha. There we go. Beach spares. Alright, so there's a high demand for residential now, which plays into my hand here a little bit. I'm not quite sure why I decided to go for the wider roads. They're really not necessary. Um, got the... Yeah, there's not enough water here. There we go. It very well might have been. Like, I don't know. But I just don't like to take that kind of risk. You know, I'd rather just avoid it, where possible. I think the smoking ban is excellent. Thank you, Taylor. You live on the riverfront, so you... Well, I mean, you haven't lived there for very long, but... You know, you must be familiar with the problems we faced before. 54 people. Hypothetically, I should be writing this a little quicker. And I'm putting a lot of stress on this one road now, though. Oop. Yeah, a lot of stress on that road. Nah. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I do... Yeah. Is it worth fixing? That's really the question I have to ask. Why are you stopping here? Like, you have nothing to gain by stopping at this junction. I don't think I even tell you to stop at this junction. No, I don't. Whatever. I'll fix some of the traffic problems, because it'll at least let them go through. I mean, I don't even need a lot of these roads, so... I don't know. Really wasn't what I was expecting. But I did manage to improve traffic flow a lot here. Not here, though. This is still quite a problem. Just a minor one. Okay. As much as I don't want to, I feel like I kind of have to fix this. Um, Come on. Whatever. We just want a small roundabout if we can build one. No, because it wants to also build all that. No, okay. Yeah, okay. No, there, 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 there. I think that works. And if not, I'm not willing to change it, so. So it works, regardless of whether it really works. That's what I'm getting at here. Okay, slope too there. Slope too steep. There we go. We just need to get the junctions. Stop, notes, yep. And stop, stop, stop. Alright. So no stopping. It did improve it somewhat. I think. I hope. Did I really need to get some more of those? Ugh. It's just like the original city. Man. Oh, I've missed all of this. I don't wanna. Granted, if we can't even fix this problem, then that's not gonna be worth much. A lot of people piling up this way. There's a lot of capacity needed. Was I have to stop there as well? Doesn't help. I don't even know why they have to stop there. I don't tell them to. I mean, traffic improved on every other. No, never mind. It improved on most other fronts. Might even save this as a separate save file. Post river expansion, because this isn't very efficient. Just kind of want to see. Yeah, it's gone fairly quickly. Eh. Look, we're getting to 30,000 people. Oh, garbage. Yeah, good point. Good point. If nothing can get over here, then that includes that. Yeah. Alright. This calls for sacrifice. There we go. An incineration plant. You know, at the end of the day, up until I can get that new other highway connection, which I need 30,000 people for, I can't really fix any of this. So realistically, oh, historical building. Yeah, that's the Ice Cube factory, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Ice Cube factory. Man, it was so close to greatness. All it would have taken was another step. But they failed. Oh, they were so close. And yet so far. What is it with the waterway? Yep. Do I not have... No, water's connected. Is there not enough of it? No? I don't know what your problem is, man. Though you apparently live in the same building as someone quite happy with the company. Yep, and we're over in Cooper Square again. Don't quite know how we're doing that. Man, this is terrible. Ugh. I really hope that's not... Okay, Rolly, you're kinda sitting on my mouse like this. Isn't particularly helpful to me. But if I try and get more people in, and I'm just letting more people out. Oh, no, I'm just, yeah, letting more people into that small roundabout. So even if I was to upgrade this to highways, it's not gonna matter. It's all gonna end up the same anyway. Right? I think. Did I not make this a one-way? I did. I mean, you know what? It didn't do a whole lot, but it did actually do a bit. Which I really wasn't expecting. Still, I do have max, yeah, it's max charge there, which is supposed to mean that this is cheaper, which is supposed to take a little bit off of that. Yep, go Oscar. Oscar Williams. He's a consultant at the box factory. I don't know, I may need to rethink this in the long run, because I don't quite know how to fix this. I mean, the highways are supposed to bring a bit of ease to that kind of traffic. but it's not done much. Needs water. Right, I don't know what that was. Something felt like it was crawling up my leg. It's fun. It's a weird smell. Oh, jeez. Please tell me the... Okay. I think it's garbage. I don't think it's dead person. I think it's garbage. Okay. We do have a policy that can reduce garbage, right? Recycling. I think it may be necessary right now. Granted, probably not globally. But also, you know, we could afford it globally, so might as well. I don't know, I need to see how some like professional does this, because I'm not smart enough. Figure out how you're supposed to work all this around. Oh, you live in Lowe's? Really should remove the better houses over here. They apparently live in luxury, so... Luxury, and they really don't make up much larger of a population than Richies. Which they're supposed to make up a majority, technically. But also we kinda expanded a little bit since the days of the two parallel societies. You know, I think it's probably about as many people living in New Helenia as we had back then. The split wasn't all that obvious back then, but it would become obvious. 58 people. Okay, so influx is going down. Birth rate is up, death rate's stagnating. Available jobs. What's employment percentage like? It's going down. I don't know. I don't know. Nope. There. That looks fine, and I think it's all zoned. Yep. Let's get a building. We have water. Hope there's water. Wait. Hang on. There. Yes, we do. We have water. That also means we're going to need to get more commercial, which is going to mean figuring out where to put more commercial. There. Suppose we can fit it. Though we really need more population as well. Which then is just that fits there. That's fine. I guess we really just need to get the population now. We can always rezone and redo later like we did with our once biggest population center. William Webb. Nice. And I've never been happier to see our complete illiteracy ratio being so high. I guess I can give them their own death care as well. That's really an oversight. That's a hospital. Not quite death care. Well, little heavy rain, you know, never hurt anybody. Oh, finally, recycling. Magnolia Park. It's just an office building. Beach Spares is actually doing incredibly well. And I don't know why. Like, they are entirely designed to be replaceable. And they are kind of making themselves hard to replace. Okay. We actually kind of running out of space here. I don't know. See, it's not like it's fully upgraded or anything. But I just think I should wait here. You wanna sit and wait with me? What can we talk about? There's actually I got none. Actually, something I want to do is I want to name this river. It's because it's like our main river. Like we got this one. It's not really that important. This one over here, I'm actually half considering like damming it. You know. Don't actually know if we have dams yet. No, we do. If I was to save now. Hmm. Yeah, let's save. Want a new save. Save game. Where's the option to save it as a new, like an actual new save? Oh, yep. Coast, river. Alright. So now that's saved, let's 288 watts. I am interested. So I also want to build up these because I don't really like the huge slopes that exist here. So I'm a little skeptical. Granted, I'm not too happy with how low this is as well. Kinda just expose the rest of the channel. Then I was just gonna put this to flow back in from out here. The water level's gonna be higher. Oh yeah, the incineration plants. A little surprised. All the dead care people. Probably. You know, it actually works fairly well, really. 144 watts, 176. So it works actually surprisingly well. Like, better than I was expecting. Yeah, I might consider something like this. I'd have to figure out a better solution, but okay, we're just gonna load our old save. Educate citizens generate less garbage than uneducated citizens. That's actually really useful information. Because that probably does explain why our huge expansion just then ended in terrible, horrendous failure. Yeah. Anyway, full steam ahead again. What's our population goal? Ugh. Only mild problems. This is never actually. Yeah. So the I probably shouldn't have populated the regions of the railway station so heavily. I barely did, but I really wanted it to pay for itself, but at the end of the day, maybe that was a stupid idea. Maybe I should have only run with beach spares down the back here. Had that pay for the railway. I don't know. I suppose like a problem is like now, like a fifth of our population lives this side. So then like it's still forcing traffic onto this road. So unless we were to do something like, hypothetically, we sanction the theoretical possibility of that. Right? Like it looks kind of weird. But it's still not the fastest way. Um, so it is. It's just that most people aren't doing that. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. 'Cause this is ridiculous. Like, I I don't know if I've ever quite seen a road this bad. Maybe if they used all the lanes. Oh, a big problem is tourists. But also, you can't just get rid of the tourist. It's like I can just get rid of my own citizens either. 194. That probably does count for quite a few people, doesn't it? Hmm. There's quite a lot of people who cross the tiny bridge, but that's to be expected, right? Okay, P.S. Adams, I'm gonna be honest. We've got a lot bigger problems. Probably should have populated an offshoot, like Beach Spares, because that's... Mm, people are really using the non-main roads. Ah, hey Rolly. Sorry for waking you up, but you were pressing buttons again. Hey, don't grab at me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, stretch out your front half, because your back half is on my computer. So come and chill to the side again. That's against the rules. Man, this isn't going very well, is it? No, not at all. In case you thought it was for whatever stupid little reason. What a great city. Thanks, Heather. Heather doesn't exist. Well, was mighty kind of you, Heather, but, you know, just not how the world works. I guess it is a big part of our city. Also, I tend to use the smaller roads, so it's, as a percentage, it shouldn't be that big, but also, as many people live in beach spares live in, live in like, more lows or richies. So, actually, to be fair, the traffic hasn't died down at all. Well, I don't know. It's it's very possibly the worst decision that I've made. But it's also very possibly not the worst decision I've made. And I can argue, I can plead that there was logic to this. It's just disappeared, right? That makes sense to me. Um, oh come on. What happened to you? Local education was too late. Come on. Just pay for the more educated people. We're almost there. We're bordering on greatness. I say that we've been here for like, I don't know, a long time. Everything's procedurally gotten worse. Tyler White, I think you've said this before. Birdsong residence. I was going to change it to the Tyler White residence, but I kind of like the Birdsong residence. That's a cool name. Okay. Um, you're quite well educated, happily. Okay. Oh, we have death care over here, right? No? No, we don't. Where's the nearest death care? Over here. Still not that far away. And it says we've got the capacity, but that's overall capacity. I don't know. No, we already run full spending for that, so that's not gonna help. Hmm. Um. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get another death care. My domestic AI is behaving badly today. Of course, it's someone from Riverina. Granted, they are actually doing alright now, like... The solutions did actually solve something. Recycling is an important step. Nerd. Granted, that's like one of our prestigious names in this town, but a nerd residence. Aspen nerd. Wait until you come outside. Don't die in there. I can wait as long as you can. Um, he died. He died in the nerd residence. Well, rest in peace. Rip. I was over in Beach Spares. Oh, come on, don't die over here. We don't have the capacity for that. Be considerate. Die in Lowe's. Jeremy Reed. Also a guy, or at least currently, in Beach Spares. I do actually think we have enough area for enough people, which is definitely fun. Ugh. I've just been sitting here for an hour. But also we're quite close. Maybe I'll leave it running. I'll be right back and then right, stretch, get some more water again. I'm just using a cup at the moment instead of a water bottle. Yeah, I'll be a minute. I believe we're still not there. It's fine. We'll reach it in no time. The sheer ability of our city to grow. Quite unparalleled. How many more milestones are there? Capital, Colossal, Metropolis, Megapolis. to 75,000. So actually we are going to get somewhat close to filling that entire our power source system. Granted, we could just substitute it with, for example, a dam. Like, you know, if we were just like to need some ideas. Let's look at a harbor, which probably means I should expand towards the sea, right? Well, that's a beach. Like, this is a fairly good port spot here if I could get there. But also, I really didn't want to get this corner yet. Or over here, that works as well. A lot of cliffs there, though. Guess we could just, like, put it in our lake. That'd work. But the pollution probably still looks pretty bad in here. Nope, it's just discolored. Not polluted, it's discolored. I can accept that. Whoa, 2,000 left. This is gonna be so quick. This might even be done by 2040. Man, when I set this goal, I was like, man, it might even get me to the 3 hour mark if once I've done all of my end stream things. No. No, it's getting me to the 3 hour mark. Without, and we're not even there. Up Sterling Webb. A Highland residence. Oh, new place. Makes sense. Only people who are excited about the city anymore. It's those idiots there. Oh geez, I already fully expanded this, so that's... yeah, it's a problem. Okay, come on. Oh, crime rate. Don't quite know how that's come about. Especially not right here. Like, the police headquarters is here. Alright. Crime rate went up. An extra 1 of every 100 people are committing crimes. Um, I really don't know. Because logically I should expand out this way. Also, I feel like I should just put some, like, office buildings across here. Right? I'll eat your head. Thank you. Like, that makes some sense to me. Because then, like, it keeps them over here. I think. Okay, please don't lose population. Anything but that. Alright. The population is booming. More lows is bordering on the full 5,000 people, which 1,000 more than over in Ritchie's, which probably actually, by their differences, means that I probably earn more from them. Which is actually correct, because I also give them a tax break over here. Which means I have no idea why people move out of here. Like, I kinda just remove all taxes. Unlike back in the day when I was economically dependent on more lows. So I just couldn't afford to cut them out of the circuit, you know? Nowadays it's easy. It's not too much noise, right? Nah, it's fine. Actually, the residential levels are going up fairly quickly here. Which is worrying for the final population tally. Which won't go well for me if we're employing nobody. Maybe I should just have it along the entire back street. Right? Like it'll fit there, so why not? Like I need to get more jobs in so then more people get more jobs, then more people live in the city. Basic economics. With help from the mayor. No. At the end of the day, most of this is temporary and probably gonna have to drop below 30,000 people again. But still, we've almost reached 1,000 away. Well, I say that we're 400 away. But also the no, Holly residents. Much better residents. Lived there. Oh wait. Yeah, much better residents live there. Myself, you know, for a while. It was just so good. It was too good, I didn't feel worthy of living there. Just had to give it up. Beach spares? More like beach smares. Got 'em. How rich are these people on average? A little bit more than their counterparts. Still, neither as big as, actually one's a little bigger than Lowe's. I don't quite know how to bring up the the wealth of the IGA. Manor Park, they're about what's expected. Emerson Hills doing fine. Verena still in last. Also apparently not quite at their population peak, which suggests to me that probably need to work a little more on them. And again, I created a whole new issue over here. Like, I didn't have any issues before. We were fine. I created problems. I don't know. 3 hours. And we're getting close. We're not quite there. I need more standard industry, and I just didn't plan for that. I suppose. Maybe. Right? Does this actually work now? We might actually have this working now. Granted, it's still not enough. But still, it's doing a lot better. I really don't want to get rid of the ice cube factory. This whole area did kind of clean up over here, which it used to have a lot of industry here. We bulldozed it all and put a police station in. Yeah. Just a bit more. Just 1,000 more. We can do it, yeah. Oh, jeez. We still need more industry. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't have much space to put it, all this. It's just building more stuff that I need to demolish later. Hmm. $1,000 more. Oh no, not quite. And alright, you almost certainly don't exist. Nope, nope. And you live in, I guess you live segregated from the issues of our town. Not intentionally. Like, you're the cause of most of them, but, you know, still not technically that affected by them. Technically works. I'd never considered doing it that way before, but it works. Just. Man. This is taking quite a bit of time. I didn't expect to have to take. Oh, jeez. Okay, the demand for industry has gone up again. Great. Great, good. Happy for you. And just some across from the train station. Office buildings. Casuals. Casual spot. Man. Well, you know, we've only got 900 left now. We are pulling close. We're almost there. We are on the cusp. Please don't go down. We're so close. Come on. We just need a little more. Just a bit more. You can do it. A little bit more. Oh, please. Don't give in. Never give up. Look, you may think what you want is ordinary industry. What you really want is 1 trillion more office buildings. What they do is provide jobs. Not the standard sucky, you know, industrial line jobs like you get over here in Manor Park. Puh. Puh. You get the nice comfort of an office chair and the knowledge that you can't do much better. You shouldn't try. That is what I believe. That is what I know. We're almost there. Geez, I actually really do want a lot of office buildings, and I did not. I guess we can just like run them over here again. There, like that. I don't even know if they have water over here. They do. That wasn't even planned. It just was space. And it might be enough to get us over the edge. Maybe. Almost. $700 left. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, Jesus, no. Ugh. Alright. So that should work there. Hopefully. Which hopefully push us just a little further. Finally over the edge. To that 30,000. Maybe. I'm not confident. But I think I've zoned like everything here now. Like I didn't plan to do that. Never too much. There's never too much of anything. That's what I believe. Oh geez, you want more. They want more. They're insatiable. The desire for plain old office buildings, it doesn't cease. There. That's about as many as I can build. So if this doesn't get you over the line, I can't. Okay. Look, 420. It happened. 500 left. I think I'm just gonna sit back and watch that number go up. Because I'm that confident. We've done enough. We've been going at this for how many combined hours now? A lot. So close. So ridiculously close and yet so ridiculously far. Probably. Ugh. 500. Going down again. Back up again. This is riveting content. You can see them upgrading the background. Ugh. I'd consider going and getting a banana, but nah. We're so close now. It's palpable. A feeling of closeness to the goal. Made a joke earlier about it maybe happening before the 2040 date. We've gotten a lot closer since then. Whether we're close enough? I don't know. I hope not. Yeah. 400 left. Riveting. Yep. Hang on. What's up with you? Guys. Tax is too high. They normally like accept 13% taxes. Or if I could have sworn. Well, and I can afford to have our budget cut, like, realistically. I have tax raises here. But you can't do that for industry, can you? No. Because industry is just one thing. Like offices, so... Well, I'd kind of like to be able to do it per region, but... What's your problem? Buyers for products. This really isn't consistent. Are we getting enough buyers for products? My biggest thing people need is industry. Maybe this whole expansion over the river was a little short-sighted. Just a little. Yep, what are you having trouble with? Garbage. About sums it up. Ugh. I mean, I have an incineration plant right here. I can probably raise budget for it just to get them. Oh, nope, I can't. Sorry, dude. Live with it. Cope. L plus ratio. Oh, rolls. Alright, so we're starting to have dead bodies pile up as well. All good. Okay, so we're not going to do any more expansion until I fix this problem. Like, I want to reach those 30,000 people. Then we're going to stop expanding again. And we're gonna focus on this problem. Which kind of sucks, because I just came up with the whole expansion plan. Then again, if I expand out a certain way, I can kind of do both. Because I need to fix the transport. Which it's just I need to purchase over here. That's gonna be the best way to fix that. Oh, well, we're in the negatives. Okay, look, people just need to move in another 200 people. Oh god. Please don't equilibrium here. 'Cause that's... I don't intend on making this whole thing any worse. Not yet. Yep. So close, yet so far. 150 people. 130 people. Back to 140. Yep, wait. What did he say? Finally recycling. You know, it's your fault. Like, beach spares was kind of the whole reason why I had to start recycling. If I could have held it off longer, I would have. But alas, you guys were making so much garbage that I had to both build a new incineration plant and enforce recycling across our entire city to fix that problem. Now we have a lot of dead people. That's probably because of the traffic problems, which I need to fix. But also I want to get the 30,000 people first, and then we can quote unquote do what's necessary to fix the problem. So close. I can almost taste it. Oh, man. Ah, we also almost have $2 million. Like, I don't know how to build out of this. Out of this huge... Actually, I wonder if I can cut taxes to convince people to live here. Right? If I was just to reduce taxes by 2%, 3%, only want 2%. 7% for you, right? It cuts my wealth by a lot. Yes! Capital City! We've done it. After all these years, I can finally say, we're good. Yet good. Actually got the same amount of my income coming from it as the beginning, which... Okay. I should probably re-raise this. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. What a great city. You should say that. Living in our single richest province. I need to figure out how to like make that gap wider, because it used to be like double and now it's like 30% or less. Anyway, I think I can leave this here now. Let's just go through city statistics like we normally do. Population. We did get out of the funk. We did fix that. Birth rate, falling again. Death rate, climbing. Actually, has it converged yet? It did converge just then. The treasury, we did get rid of a lot of it. But it is rising. A budget could really, we could really pretty much afford to lose all taxation for a little bit and we'd be fine. City value, that looks quite based on the treasury. I'm gonna be honest. Taxation, doing fine. As long as it remains higher than the budget, that's good. Got pretty close there for a bit though. Obviously we did that already. Employment percentage dropping. Then again, we just had a whole expansion of the population. Available jobs. Yeah, it's not really keeping up. Yeah, I gotta work that out. Education levels. It's back on the rise. It's good. Students should really be on the rise. Nope. It's on the fall right now. That's not good. tourists, which they really did show up after. Yeah, after we built the train station, that was really worth it for that. $4,000 is definitely worth 300. Yep, for a temporary amount of time. Happiness has actually gone up again. We are consistently peaking in happiness. Residential zoned, we have beat the peak again. Commercial. So we are ahead of where we were before. That's a good point to make. Our prisoner population is actually down. Imports are down. And exports are up. That's about where we want everything to be, really. Yeah. I'm fairly happy with that. Got a lot to do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time we get back here. Which I'll be back Wednesday that we do City Skylines once a week. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys